welcome back to my channel Prakatwork. Being bang in the middle of the festive season, I decided to show you guys an unconventional look which is bold, colorful and glam. If you guys want to see how to recreate this look very easily, please keep watching.
Starting off with skin that's already moisturized, I then move on to priming my skin with the Revlon Photoready Anti-Shine Primer that I'm smoothing all over my face using my fingers to achieve a clean, smooth base to start off my foundation. The primer helps you to keep your makeup in place without budging and makes it last long. To begin with my eye makeup, I am concealing my lids with the concealer from NYX palette, which is NC45, and I'm dabbing it all over my eyelid with my middle finger till I get an even base for the eyelids. I am then setting the concealer with the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder in the shade 163 using a fluffy brush and dabbing very little all over my lids over my concealer. For eyeshadow, I'm taking the NYx Lid Lingerie palette and I'm taking this dark brown, purpley dark brown shade and I'm applying it as my transition shade on my crease using the same fluffy brush. I'm using a windshield wiper motion or an inverted U-shaped motion to achieve the perfect crease color. I'm blending it till I see no harsh lines. I'm going ahead and layering the eyeshadow so that I can get the desired intensity of color. I wanted the crease color to be a little darker, so I went ahead and added a little more. But you guys can stop if you want it to be very soft and not so harsh. For the lid color, I'm going ahead and I'm doing the orange color that is there in the same palette, and I'm applying it all over my lid with the same fluffy brush. So this color really brightens up the entire eye look. If you want to make this simpler, you can go ahead and do only the orange color and forget about the transition shade. I'm then going ahead and I'm taking a black kohl pencil and I am tightlining the top waterline. And while I'm doing this, my contacts actually completely came off, and not only did it fall off, but it also ripped. So I decided to just change my contacts, and I had a purple ones and I went ahead and wore them. And then I'm continuing to tightline my top waterline with the Jordana gel liner pencil. If you don't get this in India, you can use Revlon COLORSTAY instead. It'll work just as well. So using a smudge proof black kohl pencil, I am scribbling a thin line across my top lash line, very close to my lash line in the place of a liner, and I'm taking a pencil brush and smudging it. While doing this, I'm achieving a soft diffused liner look instead of a harsh winged liner look. So if you don't have a pencil brush, you can attempt to do this with a cotton swab. I've done that in times of desperation and it works similarly. Once I'm done with the liner, which is the soft diffused smudged liner, I'm going ahead and adding false lashes off camera. Once I'm done with that, I'm going ahead and continuing with my skin, for which I'm using the concealer from MAC, the same concealer I used to prime my lids, and I'm taking the NC45 shade from it and I'm dabbing some right on my dark circles using my fingers. Once I've patted the product on my under eyes, I'm then going ahead and taking a disposable sponge and I am pressing the product into my skin till I see that it's well blended. For foundation, I'm taking the Total Control Drop foundation from NYx, which has become my recent favorite, and I'm adding a few drops. I'm actually mixing two shades here. One is the number 12 and number 14. The shades names are written in the description box below. So I'm mixing these two shades in order to achieve my perfect skin tone. I'm adding these few drops on my skin and I'm going ahead and taking the same disposable sponge and I am blending the product into my skin till it's well blended and I see no patches or harsh lines. This foundation has actually become one of my recent favorites because it's so lightweight on the skin. You can barely even feel like there's any foundation on, and it also gives this very natural matte finish, which I really like my foundation to have, because I have like very super oily skin. And it's also buildable, meaning the more drops you add of this foundation, the heavier your coverage can get, and the lesser you add, the more sheer the foundation coverage you get. So once it's fully blended with my disposable sponge, I'm going ahead and setting it with the same Makeup Forever Pro Finish setting powder in the shade 163, and I'm applying it on areas like my under eyes and around my laugh lines, which requires setting. To complete my eyes, I'm taking the same black non-smudging kohl and I'm applying it to my lower lash line. I'm giving it a nice dark thick coat, and I'm going ahead and taking the same pencil brush and I'm smudging it so that it can appear a little softer and diffused. I again want to remind you guys that I'm using the Jordana pencil here for my kohl, but I don't think it's available right now in India, so you can use the Revlon COLORSTAY Kajal instead of this and it will work just as well. Complete my eye makeup look, I'm taking the Rimmel Accelerate Mascara and I'm adding a few coats of mascara onto my lashes, on which I already have my false lashes. This way the false lashes and the natural lashes sort of blend in together. Taking the NARS blush in Dolce Vita, I am taking a tiny amount on my blush brush, which is a soft fluffy brush, and I'm sweeping it onto my apples of my cheeks towards my temples to give it a nice flushed rosy look. While applying my blush, I like to be smiling while I do it so that I can put the product exactly on the apples of my cheeks and not get it outside of the cheek area. To go ahead and contour, I'm using the Morphe Contour palette in dark, and I'm taking this ashy dark brown grey color and I'm contouring the sides of my cheek, the edges of my nose, the sides of my nose, the bottom of my chin, and on the sides of my forehead. To see an in-depth video of my contour, don't forget to see my contour, how I do my contour, highlight and blush video, which I've added the link again in the description box below. Taking the dark brown shadow from the same eyeshadow palette, I'm dipping my pencil brush into it and I'm filling in my brows with soft short strokes. This is a quick fix to do your brows, or if you're in a press of time, this is the perfect way to do your brows very easily. Now moving on to my lips, I'm taking the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick and I'm applying it in all over my lips. This is in the shade Suede. And once I'm done applying it as my base color, I'm moving on to the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Monte Carlo, and I'm adding it on top of this lip color so that I can make this color a little less neon, a little more a grape sort of purpley shade. I wanted like a grapish purple shade, so I mixed the red and this violet, like this neon violet, to achieve the desired color. You guys don't need to layer on 2 lipsticks to achieve the color. If you guys actually have the exact same shade, then great, because I didn't have this particular shade that I wanted. I had to mix these 2 shades to achieve that custom color that I was looking for. When I was done with my lips, I felt like something was missing, like a pop of color. So I decided to go ahead and add the Revlon COLORSTAY blue eyeliner pencil in Saphhire, and I decided to line my bottom waterline with that aqua bright blue to really bring out the color of my purple of my eye and to like really have that pop of color that I was looking for. I really loved how beautifully pigmented this metallic blue color was, and although I know it was quite a bold choice to do like blue lids, blue liner and a purple lip, I thought it turned out pretty well and it looked quite cool and unconventional. Now moving on to the highlighter, I'm taking the NYX Illuminator in the shade Chaotic, which is a shimmery peachy pink shade, and I'm applying it to my high planes of my cheekbones, onto the bridge of my nose and under my eyebrows, which are the usual places I like to highlight. So what I really loved about this product is that the radiant shimmer in it actually diffuses light to make your skin look softer and younger while adding that subtle glow. With this, I'm done with my Diwali look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this colorful, bold, yet unconventional makeup look, and I hope you guys find it super easy to recreate. Do Do let me know what your thoughts and comments are about this look in the comment section below. And please don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. You guys have a great Diwali, stay safe and have loads of fun. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.